Hello and welcome back. So I am still in the process of figuring out where I'm filming and how I'm setting up my videos and things like that. So right now I'm on my couch and I just have my phone in my hand. And there's also a bunch of boxes everywhere because a move is in the process. So just be patient with me. I'm just giving kind of a little intro right now. This week what we are going to do is we are going to learn the double crochet. I last week taught you how to do the single crochet, and we are going to do a quick review of that before we go into the double crochet. So if you want to skip right to the double crochet lesson, I will put a timestamp in the description. Let's get started. Okay, so this week again I am using the 4.5 millimeter hook, and I have another red heart changing color yarn that I'm going to be using. So I'm just going to get myself started with a foundation chain of 21 to review the single crochet. So here I have my foundation chain, and like I mentioned last week, whenever you're starting a new row, you are going to be skipping the first stitch when you're doing a single crochet. So if I look the closest to my hook, I have one chain here, and then the next chain is here. So that means this is where I'm going to be inserting my hook. So I'm just going to do that now. Remember, a single crochet, you insert, yarn over, and pull through, and you should see 2 loops on your hook. Then you are going to yarn over again and pull through both. That is your single crochet. One more time, you are going to insert, yarn over, pull through, and then pull through again. I'm going to quickly review a few other things, but I'm going to finish out this row. Okay, now that my first row is completed, I am going to move on to the second row, and whenever you are getting ready to do your next row, depending on what stitch you're using, you have to chain up. For a single crochet, you just need to chain up 1. So I'm going to do that chain. That's a yarn over and a pull through that I did in, I believe, the first week's lesson. Don't forget to turn your work. So just another reminder, whenever you're working into the next row, you always want to skip that chain that you made, and you're going to be working into the tops of the stitches from below. And another quick review, you have your choices of inserting your hook into the front loop, the back loop, or if you're like me, you can do both. I prefer both because I like how it turns out look-wise, but also depending on what pattern you're using, it might tell you specifically insert in the front loop only or insert in the back loop only. So it really depends on what pattern you're following and your personal preferences. So what I am going to do is I am going to undo this, and I'm going to have a foundation chain of 22. I'll be right back. So the double crochet has all of the same actions as the single crochet, except there are a few more steps. So again, we are going to be skipping the first 2 chains that you see here. The first thing you need to do before inserting your hook is you are going to yarn over. Then you are going to insert your hook, yarn over again, and pull through. You should now have 3 loops on your hook. Next, you are going to yarn over, and you're only going to pull through the first 2 loops on your hook. If you want to use your pointer finger to hold that last loop on, you can. So I'm going to pull through, and only go through those first two loops. Now you can see I still have 2 loops on my hook. So I am going to yarn over again and pull through those last 2 loops. And that's your double crochet. I am going to do that 3 more times, nice and slow, so that you can follow along. Okay, so again, for the double crochet, you yarn over, we insert our hook now in the next stitch, yarn over again, pull through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over again, pull through 2 of those loops, yarn over again, pull through the last 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Last one, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. I now have 4 double crochets in my chain. What I'm going to do is I am going to double crochet all the way to the end, and then I will show you what you need to do to go to your next row. So now that I have a whole row of double crochets, we now need to move to the next row. So similar to the single crochet, to go to the next row, you need to chain up, but instead of 1 chain, you need to do 2 chains. So again, that is a yarn over and a pull through. That's 1 yarn over, pull through. So you see I have a purple chain and a blue chain. This pink chain is the top of the last double crochet in this row. So don't forget, you need to turn your work so that we're going the other way. Ready to start. So again, you are going to, in the beginning of your rows, skip those first 2 chains that you make and insert in the 3rd stitch from your hook. So 1, 2, 3. That's where we're going to go, that pink stitch you can see here. And one last time, just as a review, to close things out, we yarn over before inserting our hook into the stitch. You yarn over again and pull through. You should have 3 loops on your hook. You yarn over again, pull through only 2 of them, yarn over again, and pull through. And that is your double crochet. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave a comment and I will respond to that comment, or I will make a video answering any questions that people might have just to make things more clear. Thank you again for watching, and next week we will be learning about the half double crochet. Bye.